After months of deliberation, the Arizona Department of Corrections and the Arizona Civil Liberties Union finally reached a written agreement regarding the health care reform in prisons. Cronkite News reporter Maria Thompson explains what these policies could mean for the 34,000 Arizona inmates.
A federal judge finalized the settlement last week, putting in place more than 100 healthcare reform policies. This settlement comes after several complaints about the treatment of Arizona inmates.
The overuse of solitary confinement, and especially for the seriously mentally ill in maximum custody.
This is just one of the many issues that led to several complaints against the DOC claiming unfair treatment for Arizona inmates. Donna Ham first toured the prison in 1981 when she met her husband, who was convicted of a drug-related murder 40 years ago.
I realized that these are all people who are getting out, or 99% of them are getting out. And what are they really going to be like if they're treated like this while they're in prison?
People like Ham continue to be advocates for inmates, especially with chronic mental and health conditions. Her biggest concern is the delay in diagnosing problems and receiving treatment, as well as resorting to solitary confinement for unnecessary reasons.
Nothing in the time that I've spent dealing with these individuals has shown me an actual care or concern for human well-being.
James is the son of an inmate currently in Arizona prison. He asked that we not use his last name to protect his father, who has severe pain from the car crash that put him behind bars. He says his father isn't receiving proper medical treatment. Officials at the DOC were unavailable for an interview. ADC Director Charles Ryan said in a statement released in October that this settlement is positive news because it will continue to provide constitutional health care and structured programming to support successful community reintegration. However, some families are still hesitant in believing that this settlement will solve any problems.
Even with those stipulations changing, I think that this problem runs so deep and there's so many ways around it. If they put pen to paper on one thing, they're just going to find another workaround.
James says that he has continued to reach out to the prison's healthcare provider, Cronkite, and has received responses saying that his emails are, quote, burdensome.
It would take a major miracle to really just turn my perception around.
Cronkite officials were unavailable for comment at this time. To measure these reforms, ACLU attorneys will be doing periodic inspections with prior notice, but will stop them if the ADC conforms to these policies within 2 years. Live in the Media Center, Maria Thompson, Cronkite News.